for today, the market could be better, as the Dow is down 2%, the NASDAQ is down 2%, S&P 500 is down 1.67%, the Russell 2000 is down 1.75%. So let's look at the markets here. Everything's in the red. Down NVIDIA minus 2.17%, AVGO 2.82%, Apple minus 1.62%, Amazon 4%, Tesla 3%, Google 2.5%, Meta 4%, Microsoft minus 2.5%. So what's going on in the Middle East? So the price of oil is starting to climb. We're at $101.18 for the price of oil. So what's going on? Crude oil prices are falling because WTI crude futures are at 90 and 102. So that means maybe tensions in the Middle East are getting better. So that's actually a good thing. Where's the price of gold? Price of gold's at 4,500, off its highs from 5,400 or so, 5,300 highs. It's up actually 3% today, 4,521. Stocks are red across the board, and oil is surging, gold is ripping while everybody's panicking. While everybody's panicking, one company just quietly built a $1.5 billion war chest to dominate the future of warfare. The stock is ONDS. Where are you? Ondas, ONDS. Let's start with what's happening today. Is the market is selling off and fear is back. We already went through all of that. So let's take a look at what's going on with our stocks. Even iron's down to $35. Down another 2.36% today. Let's take a look at SoFi. SoFi is at $15. We haven't talked about SoFi yet, but they have a great balance sheet, so I might be talking about them soon. Minus 4%. SATL is down 7% to $5.93. And Cyber Conductors is at $1, down 15%. This stock is going to increase and decrease rapidly. So let's talk about the company. Ondas, ticker ONDS. This is not your typical drone company. ONDS operates in two critical areas: autonomous AI drone systems and private wireless networks for mission critical operations. But these are not consumer drones. They're military-grade AI-powered, fully autonomous systems used for border security, surveillance, infrastructure protection, and counter-drone warfare. This is the future of how wars are fought and how countries defend themselves. ONDS sits at the intersection of AI, defense technology, autonomous systems, drone warfare. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry that's growing very fast. Other companies in the space include AeroVironment, Kratos Defense, and Palantir on the software side. But here's what makes ONDS different. They're building the full ecosystem, hardware, software, and communications, and that's where the real value is created. Now, this is where the story changes. ONDS didn't just build technology. They raised over $1 billion in capital, giving them a pro forma cash position of $1.5 billion. So let that sink in. That is a small company with big company firepower. This war chest allows them to scale production fast, win large government contracts, expand globally, and acquire competitors. Now here's the truth most people miss. This cash was raised and not earned. So yes, there's a dilution risk. But in early stage defense companies, this is exactly how the winners are built. Let's talk contracts. ONDS is already landing real deals. Selected for major government programs, deploying autonomous drone systems, expanding into defense and border security. Now we're talking US military pathways, homeland security applications, international expansion potential. And here's the key. Once you get one government contract, it opens the door to many more. And that's how defense companies scale. Who runs Ondas? The chairman and CEO is Eric Brock. Eric Brock is the founder of Ondas and chairman and CEO. Works closely with our management team's partners to drive adoption of private wireless connectivity and drone technology platforms. He's an entrepreneur of over 20 years in global banking and investing experience. This is where things get interesting. ONDS is seeing rapid revenue acceleration, increasing demand for drone warfare. Where's ONDS? AI integration into defense. When the world is changing fast, as conflicts are increasing, autonomous systems are replacing soldiers, and governments are spending more than ever. ONDS is positioned right in the middle of the shift. So this is why we think that this can 10x. The defense spending is exploding globally because of what's going on in the Middle East. Drone warfare is becoming essential. ONDS has $1.5 billion war chest to scale. Early stage contracts are just the beginning and massive revenue growth potential. If they execute, they become a multi-billion-dollar company, and that's where the upside comes from. But let's stay grounded. Not profitable, highly dilution risk. It's a high dilution risk for the stock. Execution risk and volatility. This is not a safe stock. It's high risk. So the question is, do you wait for confirmation, or do you get in before the market realizes what this is? Because Wall Street catches on, the move may already be gone. So that's it for today. What do you guys think?